He's here.
Good, good. I'm here, David. Come on over. Our wonder boy from the capital. Welcome.
Hello, Dr. Young. I've already heard about you. I'm pleased to be able to work with you.
Tamara, this is David McNamara, the trauma specialist from Washington. The government has sent him to help us. Because we can't handle things here by ourselves.
Well, I don't think it's quite like that.
Mr. McNamara and I have already had the pleasure. Do you still need me, Doctor?
No, you can go. David and I will just get started with our work. Thank you, Tamara.
Is she always so, short?
Tamara? Indeed, yes. You can call her efficient. You'll get used to her.
Ah. I take it you have some information for me.
We've had some for days.
Maybe we should wait for the detective. As far as I know, he ought to be here soon.
I wouldn't bet on it. He is never on time. Anyway, you'll need some things from me for your work. I'll have a look and get them all together.
Can I have a look around?
Of course, I'm in the cockpit, out front in the hall. Just come on in when you've seen enough.
Hey, you there.
Yes?
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
You don't get funny with me, friend. Detective Moretti, NYPD. I'd like to see your credentials, and fast.
I don't believe that'll be necessary, Detective. My name's David McNamara, a forensic psychiatrist from Washington.
Ah, the shrink.
Yes, the shrink.
Ah, well, excuse me, Doc. I thought all you psych types wore white coats.
Many do, but not all. I find normal clothes are less threatening to the patients.
My wife sees it the other way around. Figures folks are much more scared of plainclothes cops than the blues. You're late, Doc.
Yes, I'm sorry. Personal stuff. I couldn't get here any earlier.
Someone die?
No.
Someone sick?
Listen, Detective, can we leave it at that, please? I couldn't get here earlier, okay?
Sorry, Doc. I'm just a curious guy. It goes with the job. Anyway, you'll get over it.
I'll get over what?
Now who's the shrink here, you or me? Okay, let's talk business. You seen this mess already?
I just got here.
Well then, let's bring you up to date. You have anything against talking in the hall without this racket?
Dr. Young's out front, waiting in the cockpit.
I'd prefer to do this without Dr. Young. Jeez. Come on, Doc.
Okay, here I am. So what have you found out?
Not much. We found 5 automatic pistols, a whole heap of dirty clothes bought from department stores, and a few aggressive, nameless amnesiac crazies.
Oh. You got any theories?
Drugs, maybe? A sect? Whatever, it's difficult to imagine that all 5 of them are here by coincidence. We're still checking if any of the kids can be connected with any homicides. The big problem is we don't know a damn thing about any of them.
What's with the tabloids printing their pictures?
We couldn't do anything about it. We had orders from the highest level to keep a lid on it. Total news blackout. Some stuff got leaked to the press. Those roaches just have a nose for it. So, Doc, just so we understand each other, as a doctor, you're under an obligation of patient confidentiality anyway. But I just have to inform you that these investigations and anything connected to them are strictly top secret. Okay? You won't speak to anyone, and that goes for your wife and your mother. Understood?
No problem.
Good. Now let's find out what the hell happened to those kids. How long are you gonna need?
I can't tell you that.
Can't you be a little bit more specific?
Trauma patients all react very differently. Maybe I'll know more tomorrow. Maybe in 6 weeks.
And maybe never, right?
Maybe you could let me begin first, Detective.
Yeah. You're the shrink.
How long have you been there, Moretti?
On the job? As of this year, I'll have been carrying the badge for 25 years. I'll be getting a gold watch. I can't wait.
Have you ever seen anything like this in all that time?
You know what, Doc? There are wackos running around this city in the thousands. I've seen everything from burned-out Vietnam vets to flipped-out grandmothers. The weird thing about these kids is that they're not individual cases. You might almost think it's something contagious.
I sure hope not. Why don't you want Dr. Young with us? Had some kind of problem with him?
No, it's just I'd prefer not to have him hear every word. You're leading the investigation now, Doc. He doesn't need to know everything. What do you make of him?
Nothing at all. I know him only from his professional papers.
He's a little strange, for sure. But what do you expect from a shrink? Present company excluded, of course.
Sure.
Yeah, strange. But you almost get the feeling that this kind of hospital does something to people. I mean, you met Young's assistant? She'd give anyone the creeps.
Maybe you're right. We're all a little cracked. How can I get a hold of you if I turn up anything new?
I'll send you my contact details. But I'll come by from time to time if that's all right with you.
I have no problem with that.
Which hotel you staying at again?
The Skyline. It's in,
I know where it is, Doc. Nice neighborhood. If you get bored, we can meet up for a beer.
Great. I could use some relaxation. I'll take a look.
And keep me up to date.
Sure will.
All right. Good luck.
Oh God. Somebody's screaming back there. I don't have the key. Dr. Young, do you have a moment for me?
Already done with the checks?
I'm not doing any checks here, Doctor. The detective is outside. We've been talking.
Good. Then you're already up to speed.
There's a few other things I want to discuss from a medical perspective. What's the condition of the other patients?
Let me just give you the files.
This morning's case is already there?
Naturally.